3 titles, perfect scores, the dunk contest savior, and then silence. McMoncton just said no to 2026, but why would the king abandon his throne? Here's what they're not telling you. It's not injury. It's not fear. The truth is darker. A G League player with no NBA contract, a legacy one bad dunk away from collapse. And the system's so broken, even its champion won't touch it. Mac McClung knows something we don't, and what he's really protecting, it'll change how you see the dunk contest forever. Let's rewind. Mac McClung didn't just win the dunk contest, he took ownership of it. In 2023, a G League call-up with almost no expectations walked into All-Star Weekend and delivered one of the greatest dunk contest performances ever. Perfect scores, first attempts, and creativity the contest hadn't seen in years. He jumped over people, spun midair, and had NBA legends rushing the floor. By the end of the night, Mac McClung wasn't an underdog story anymore. He was the reason people cared about the dunk contest again. In 2024, the pressure doubled. Everyone said it was a one-year miracle, so Mac came back and raised the difficulty. Bigger props, higher risk, cleaner execution. He cleared Shaquille O'Neal and finished dunks most players wouldn't even try in warm-ups. And once again, he won. Back-to-back champion. Now it wasn't hype, it was dominance. Then came 2025, the legacy year. San Francisco, global spotlight, and Mac delivered perfection. 4 dunks, 4 perfect 50s, no misses, no retries. He became the first player ever to win 3 dunk contests in a row. He tied Nate Robinson for the most titles in history and stood alone as the only three-peat champion. Social media exploded. Highlight reels were everywhere, and the message was clear. Mac McClung saved the dunk contest. Which makes what happened next even crazier, because after becoming the face of the event, he walked away. There was no big announcement, no dramatic goodbye. Mac McClung quietly confirmed he will not compete in the 2026 NBA Slam Dunk Contest in Los Angeles. And what made it confusing was that he admitted he had already been preparing, training, designing new dunks, building routines specifically for 2026. He even said the dunks he created will eventually be shared publicly. So the question isn't, can he do it? It's why won't he? Mac made it clear this decision wasn't random. According to him, there are 3 real reasons behind why he's stepping away. 3 reasons the most dominant dunk contestant of this generation wants nothing to do with the event anymore. And here's why this hits even harder. As of early 2026, the NBA has 0 confirmed dunk contest participants. Several young stars have already declined, and fans are already worried. The man who carried the contest for 3 straight years is gone, and the league is left asking the same thing everyone else is asking. Mac McClung had history waiting for him, but why would he walk away now? Mac McClung has reached the most dangerous place in sports. He has nothing left to gain. 3 titles, historic moments, perfect performances. His dunk contest legacy is already locked, and that's exactly why returning is risky. Because winning again barely changes anything, but losing changes everything. Mac's entire image is built on perfection. First attempts, no failures, never looking human. The moment he steps on that floor again, expectations become impossible. Fans won't accept great, they'll only accept better than last time, and that standard can't last forever. Mac has openly admitted he's running out of new ideas. After 3 years of creating never-before-seen dunks, topping himself is nearly impossible. There are only so many ways a human body can twist through the air. One missed dunk, one bad night, one loss, and suddenly the narrative flips. Instead of greatest dunk contestant ever, it becomes he stayed too long. The internet doesn't celebrate primes. It archives declines. The prize money doesn't change his life. The trophy doesn't elevate his legacy. But a bad performance would permanently damage it. So instead of letting the story fade, Mac froze it at its peak, undefeated, historic, untouched.
Because I remember the time when the guys that were participating in the dunk contest was actually participants in the game. They got Mac McClung, Skip. He's on a 2-way contract with the Sixers.
Mac McClung?
Skip, what am I?
I don't know Mac McClung. I'm sorry.
Nobody knows your name, Mac. What I tell you? What I tell you? What I tell you? He hungry.
Now comes the uncomfortable reality. Mac McClung is not an NBA player. Despite the fame, despite the trophies, despite saving one of the league's biggest events, he's still fighting for a real roster spot. He's been signed, waived, cut, and moved again and again. And that changes everything. Every offseason matters, every workout matters. And dunk contest preparation is not NBA preparation. It means months spent on props, choreography, and risk instead of shooting consistency, defensive growth, and physical development, the things front offices actually care about. Winning a 4th dunk contest doesn't get him signed. It doesn't raise his stock. It doesn't change how teams evaluate him. They already know who he is. From Mac's perspective, the dunk contest has become a dead end. It gives the NBA viral clips, ratings, and headlines, but it doesn't move his career forward. He helped the league. The league didn't help him. At 26 years old, his window is closing, and instead of training to entertain All-Star Weekend crowds, Mac is choosing to invest in the one thing that still matters to him, becoming an NBA player. Not the NBA's annual emergency fix, but the biggest reason isn't personal, it's structural. The modern NBA dunk contest is broken. Superstars won't touch it. Ja Morant, Anthony Edwards, Zion, none of them commit. LeBron never did it, because the event is designed for failure. Social media changed everything. Fans now compare live NBA performances to professional dunkers who get unlimited attempts in empty gyms. NBA players are expected to match edited perfection in front of millions. That's not competition, that's a trap. Then there's the judging, inconsistent, emotional, and often controversial. Incredible dunks get underscored, average dunks get inflated, and even Mac himself has nearly lost because of it. The format hasn't evolved either. Same structure, same pacing, same problems. Mac McClung didn't fix the dunk contest. He covered its flaws. And now that he's gone, the cracks are visible again. If the NBA couldn't convince its own 3-time champion to return, what does that say about the event? Mac didn't just walk away from a trophy. He walked away from a system he knows can't be saved by one person anymore. Mac McClung walked away from a 4th dunk contest title. And honestly, you can't blame him. The risk is too high, the reward is too low, and the event itself is broken beyond repair. The NBA is scrambling with 0 confirmed participants for 2026. The dunk contest might not survive this. What do you think? Should Mac have gone for the 4-peat? Drop your thoughts below, smash that like button, and subscribe for more NBA breakdowns. Peace.
He's going to remember that name, I think, from here on out. Steph Curry called that performance unreal. Magic Johnson said McClung saved the slam dunk contest. What a night for him.
And representing Philly.
Exactly. Oh, there you go, right? There's Philly fans in the house.
A Philly connection.
Philly fans are everywhere. Yes, they are.
He didn't just win once.
Oh, tonight! Yes, indeed.